should be getting back to school. Hey, I'll see you later.
Where are you going? You normally want to stretch as much as you can out of our time together. You're getting bored. You're feeling guilty.
I'm certainly not getting bored. I'm just worried you're going to be late for work.
It's worth it. Something wrong?
No, it's Rona. She wants to see me.
Where did you tell her you were this morning?
Well, she knows I've got a couple of farms booked in.
There's probably a simple explanation. Some shopping she wants you to pick up or something.
Maybe. I should really get going. See you later.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, just about to bring you breakfast in bed.
Oh, I've got to get ready to go to work.
Oh, no, you're not going in.
Yes, I am.
Mum, there's nothing wrong with letting me look after you. You've just had an angina attack.
Well, I think this hangover is giving me more of a problem today.
It's not like you to drink that much.
Oh, I was nervous. I really showed myself up.
OK, so don't go in and we'll have a day together.
Thanks, love, but I really think I should go into work today. The sooner things get back to normal, the better.
What do you want?
I wanted to see how Pete was.
Yeah, he's in the romance centre having a great time.
My Finn, I know you think this is all my fault.
Yeah, I do. After the year he's had, everything that's happened, Pete would never have tried to kiss you if he didn't think it was what you wanted.
It was a misunderstanding. I never meant for him to get the wrong signals.
Well, he's paying the price now, isn't he? I mean, yeah, OK, he gets to start his sentence earlier. But thanks to you, Moira, Mum and Dad never even got a chance to say goodbye properly, so cheers.
I never meant it to end up like this. Will you be visiting him in prison?
Of course I will.
Well, maybe could you tell him how sorry I am?
I'm not your messenger. If you feel that bad, get a visiting order and tell him yourself. Right, yeah, I'm guessing Kane might not like that. Well, if you come here looking for forgiveness, you're not going to get it from me. Fact is, Pete'd rather be in jail than face up to the mess that you've put him into. That is what you have done. All right, so you learn to live with it.
I came as soon as I got your message.
I've been thinking about our adoption interview. And I know we've already got our referees sorted, but I was just wondering if we need somebody else to speak up for us.
Yeah. Well, it never does any harm to cover every angle, does it? We just need to think about who'd impress them.
Hiya.
Are you going to tell them about Lisa's angina attack yesterday?
I wish I could, but she's sworn me to secrecy, hasn't she?
2 coffees, please, Bob.
And we'll have 2 of your chocolate brownies, please.
I'm sorry we've run out. Yeah, I didn't get to the cash and carry yesterday. Went down to visit Kelly. Things got a bit more complicated than expected.
What's she done now?
Oh. She handed me Elliot for Jimmy to look after.
Funny old world. My family gets smaller, seems to get bigger.
That's going to be 3.40, thanks.
Thanks, Bob. What now?
No, it's our Belle. She wants to see me. Come here.
Nicola, play with me.
Jimmy, can you keep your kid quiet?
Elliot. Come on, Nicola needs a bit of peace.
I'll just be a few minutes late. No, I won't be making a habit of it. I'm just sorting out the problem now. Bye. I need to get to work.
Fine. I thought I'd ask the school if they could find a place for Elliot. If they can, it'll make things much easier. Can you collect Angel?
Why can't you?
Bradford delivery.
But, and I've already told Lawrence that I'll be late this morning.
Can't Bob or one of the mums from the school run do it?
As a one-off, maybe, but I'm running out of favours.
Problem solved.
Yeah, I'm going to work.
It'll just take her a while to get used to things.
Oh, thanks for seeing me. I really miss you all, you know.
Well, it was your choice to go.
How's Alfie?
Fine. Happy to be at home with his family.
I never wanted this to ruin things between me and you.
Well, it's not about me, it's about Mum. She told me not to tell you, but she had another angina attack yesterday, and it's your fault.
I never wanted to hurt her.
Well, now's the time to prove it, because you're the only one who can put things right. She needs you.
Johnny, shouldn't you be at the salon?
Oh, well, I told Bernice I was playing up.
You never mentioned it.
Well, because it's not really. Just means if I want a bit extra time with Kyle, I can.
Oh, you.
I know, I better be getting round there now. Hiya.
How'd you go?
Couldn't have gone much worse. Lisa's had another angina attack and Belle reckons she could be in real danger.
I thought she was taking medication to keep that in check. You know, I've heard that she's been drinking. That can't be helping.
Oh. See, now I'd never forgive myself if she has to go back in hospital and I haven't even been to see her.
Then you got to go. You need to put your mind at rest.
Hey, how are you getting on?
Yeah, it's not easy, this parenting stuff, is it? How long did it take you to get on top of it?
Let you know if I ever manage.
You not got any tips, then?
Get a good babysitter. Blimey, starting to get like a creche in here.
Oh, is this little Carl?
Oh, no, this is Elliot.
Oh, can't keep up with all of your kids.
Haven't seen Carl for over a year.
He must be walking by now. I remember when my Owen was that age. I mean, they learned something new every week. Oh, I'm sorry you missed all that.
Yeah, because his mum decided to cut him out of his life.
Yeah, she did.
But you'd be wanting to know how he was getting on. Did I show you the pictures my Owen took of his party?
Yeah, a few times, yeah.
Well,
Hi, Juliet, this is Jimmy. I know this is a bit out of the blue, but I was thinking about you and Carl. How is the little fella?
I wasn't expecting to see you today.
Oh, life's full of surprises. I wasn't expecting to be lumbered with Kelly's kid again.
No, well, I suppose it'll take a bit of time to get used to the new situation.
I don't want to get used to it. Lawrence is already moaning about how it's affecting my work. I was hoping you might be able to do a bit more babysitting.
Well, sorry, Princess. You know how I love to look after Angelica, but Albie called. I'm going out to Europe to spend some time with him.
Well, can't you put him off?
Oh, I don't want to. Every one of the old fairground gang's going to be there. I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, how long are you going to be out there for?
Weeks, months. Depends who I meet.
Which means Jimmy's going to be down another driver, which makes things even worse. You have to help me persuade him this can't work.
I don't see how I can. I mean, Elliot's his son. He's bound to want to step in if he needs him.
Oh, I should have known you'd be on his side.
It's got nothing to do with taking sides, Nicola. Blood is thicker than water. Surely you understand that.
Why doesn't anyone try and understand how I feel? Have you all forgotten how devastated I was when I found out I couldn't have any more children? Why would he think that I'd want to look after one that he'd fathered with someone else?
What are you doing here? It's too early for pickup.
Yeah, I know. It's just that I was nearby, so I thought I'd call in on the off chance of catching you.
Oh, why?
Well, we've got our adoption interviews tomorrow, and we have our referees, but Paddy and I thought we might need someone else.
Oh,
You know, we both want it to go well. And you work with children, which makes you ideal.
but you'll already have a statement from the school.
Yeah, but something from you would just be so much more personal as our friend.
Well, they might think I've not known you long enough, you know, to judge.
Yes, you know Leo better than anybody else does outside of our family, and I think that makes you perfect for knowing how Paddy and I would cope as adopted parents.
I suppose so.
So you'll do it?
Yeah, if it's what you and Paddy want.
How was she?
If you mean, Lisa, I haven't been yet. I don't want to make a bad situation even worse.
I hate to ask this, but do you think this is just a ploy to get you back?
I wondered about that, but Belle said her mother told her not to say anything. She didn't want me to know.
So maybe we just respect her wishes? I mean, she's gone back to work. She can't be that ill.
Doesn't stop me feeling guilty.
But saying you leaving brought on an angina attack, that just sounds like guilt-tripping to me.
I still need to see if there's anything I can do to make things better.
But you're not a doctor, Zach. You can't do anything. Unless you're planning to give her the one thing she really wants. Go back to her.
Oh, no. That is not going to happen.
So, seeing you could just make her feel worse.
That's what I'm thinking.
You've moved on. She needs to do the same. She's never going to do that if she thinks she'll go running back at the first sign of trouble.
The kindest thing could be to just leave it.
She gets over it quicker that way.
You gonna get my window fixed?
Yeah, but you won't be here to see it. Pack your bags, I want you out.
You can't do that. This is Debbie's place, not yours.
I'm looking after it for her.
Oh, and how much notice are you giving me?
You've got until it's dark, and then we're going to come round and boot you out.
I've got to find somewhere else to live. Kane, at least think of Moses.
Well, your mum and dad live down the road, don't they? She'd love to have the baby back, so problem solved.
So sorry about Mum. She's been down since yesterday. You promised that you'd go and see Mum. She'll be on a break if you go to work now.
No, I didn't promise, Bella. I've talked it through with Johnny and we decided it's probably best if I stay away.
You mean she talked you out of it? No. You should mind your own business.
Your dad is my business. And I'm not having you guilt trip him.
No, I'm telling it how it is. My mum had an angina attack.
Way I heard it, she got trolleyed.
Go! You have ruined my life! You have ruined my family! Get up! I hate!
Look, Belle, that's enough. Just leave it. It's not worth it. Come on.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just shocked more than anything. Oh, God, I've never seen her like that.
Well, I have. When she was ill.
Oh.
Listen, sis, I get it, but you shouldn't have attacked Johnny.
No, she had it coming. I just want this to be over and things to go back to the way they were.
Well, that's not going to happen while he's behaving like a teenager.
So how do I persuade him?
You do what we're doing, you turn your back on him. He's the one that says family means everything to him, so we've got to show him that he's not part of ours until he dumps her and he comes home.
I can't wait that long.
Well, there's nothing else we can do. It's down to him to come to his senses now.
Rishi, good to see you. How's Priya?
She's asked me to return you a key.
She's not coming back?
I'm not sure if she can ever come to terms with what you did to your son and Vanessa.
I did what I thought was best for Kiran.
You're not God. You can't make those decisions for other people. As a grandfather, I can't imagine why you would want to cut yourself off from your own grandson.
Okay. I've made mistakes, but I'm the one who's paying for them. I know you don't think I deserve Priya, and you'd be right.
All I want is Priya to be happy. For what it's worth, hope you can sort it out.
I didn't realise it still upset you so much.
Are you saying you think I'm overreacting?
No. But maybe it's time to put it behind you, get on with your life.
That's exactly what I've been trying to do. Till I got reminded that Jimmy could still father children with someone else.
Even though you can't have more children, you still love Angelica as much as ever.
Of course. She's my little angel. That's never going to change.
Then maybe you should be looking at this from her point of view.
I am. It means she has to share a room in that poky little place, so she'll be hating it as much as me.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I know that you and Bernice weren't brought up together, but I think in the end, you were glad that you've got a sister.
I suppose so.
I wasn't a good father. Look, I can't tell you how much I regret the times I missed with Bernice. You should be grateful that Jimmy is a lot more caring. He's always loved his family. He's lost his father and his brothers. It's hardly surprising he doesn't want to lose his son. And maybe it would be good for Angelica to find out what it's like not to be an only child for a while. Hmm?
Howdy. How's about a little chow, partner?
What you on about?
I thought it might make him feel at home.
I wasn't sure you'd come.
said you wanted to see Carl again.
Hello, little man. I hope it wasn't too much of a shock, me phoning up like that.
No, just the opposite. In fact, I've been thinking about calling you.
Really?
Truth is, I've been struggling a bit since Greg left me.
I didn't know he'd left.
Yeah, a few weeks ago. I just didn't know where to turn, so you calling was like the answer to my prayers.
I suppose my luck didn't do more damage. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I need to tackle her about this.
No, I'd rather you didn't. We all know why she did it.
Yeah. It's what it's doing to her that's worrying me. And knowing that it's all my fault.
Hey, all you did was follow your heart. That's not a crime. Belle was always going to be upset. There's not a lot we can do about it.
Trouble is, she could be more than just upset.
How do you mean?
Well, it's not that long ago that she was unwell. She's still on medication. And they warned us that she might have a relapse, that something might push her over the edge again.
And you think that's what's happened?
Well, she used to wear these headphones to shut out the voices. She was doing that again today.
She could just have been listening to music.
She could be, but the way she went for you, that wasn't normal. I need to talk to her. I'd never forgive myself if I thought that I'd push her down that road again.
Nico! I wasn't expecting you back quite so early.
Well, I have to go back to work later, but I wanted to talk to you.
What about?
Kids. I've been talking to my dad about the situation.
Before you do, there's something I need to explain.
Me too.
Me first. I spoke to the school and they have managed to find a place for Elliot.
Well, that's good.
Really?
Yes. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Like my dad says, blood's thicker than water. And Angel might enjoy not being an only child anymore.
You have no idea how thrilled I am to hear you say that. And I know she's going to love having brothers.
Brothers?
Carl.
Is this some sort of joke? Has it suddenly started raining children in the village?
I was just trying to explain. I called Juliet to see how Carl was getting on, and I'm glad I did, because her husband's left her again and she's struggling to cope, and so she asked me if I'd look after him while she pulls her life back together. You said blood's thicker than water, and he is my son.
Yeah, only because of a mistake in a sperm bank.
Shh, you'll be no trouble.
You bet he won't. Because you're going to phone Juliet back and tell her to come and collect him. This house was already too small for the three of us.
I gave her my word that I'd look after him. I know it's not ideal, but if we all pull together, I'm sure we can manage. Just say you'll give it a try.
Hey, 2 coffees, please, Bob.
Of course. So who have you got speaking up for you tomorrow, then?
Oh, you know, the usual suspects. It's Pearl, Aaron, Marlon, Vanessa. I think they give us a really good report, you know, between them.
And I've added an ace to the pack after our little conversation this morning.
Oh, yeah? Who is this surprise spokesperson?
Tess, from Leo's school.
Good choice.
I don't think that's a very good choice at all, actually. I think we're best off sticking with close friends and family.
Come on, Paddy, she's perfect. Look, I think an endorsement from a friend who is a professional could just sway it for us.
Mum's not back from work yet.
I came to see you, not her.
Wow. Surprised Johnny let you out, but you really shouldn't have bothered. Mum doesn't want you in this house after what you've done.
I've been worried about you after the way you went for Joni.
What, so you're here to protect your girlfriend? You have no right to tell me off. You're not my dad anymore.
Love, I will always be your dad, and I'm not here to tell you off. I told you. I'm here because I'm worried.
What, worried I might do it again, you mean?
Don't know what you might do next. You seem out of control. Now, I want you to tell me the truth, Belle. Did you do it because the voices told you to?
Why would you think that?
Well, all the signs are there. I'm not blaming you, I just want to help. But am I right? Are you hearing voices again?
They started when you left. And I couldn't tell anyone because I didn't want to risk making Mum any more ill. I don't know what to do.
Look, don't worry, Belle. We have got you through this before, and we will do it again. From now on, I am here for you.
Well, Tyrone's got some explaining to do when Fizz discovers his secret in Coronation Street here next. Then a man's found dead near a UFO hotspot. Barnaby and Nelson are on the case in new Midsummer Murders at 8. And don't forget the National Television Awards are coming, and to make sure your favourite soap wins, vote now at nationaltelevisionawards.com/vote.